Cheers! Cheers, please! watching around the world. Let's get ready for
A&B Combo! This is A&B Combo's Wrestling Edition. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? I want to make sure that we can be heard.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Let me see. Yep. Beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. What is happening to the most must-see wrestling review and live reaction show in all of YouTube, A&B Combos
Wrestling Edition.
Okay, we jumped the gun a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Let me do this here because these dogs, they got no kind of chill.
No kind of chill.
All right, I already gave them a treat, but they know what time it is. So let me go ahead and start it off, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Take a good look at the channel mascot with the mostest. She's the Shih Tzu Terrier of Terror with no chill, weighing in at 16 even pounds. Give it up for the one and only Bone Crusher!
Woo!
The newest channel mascot right here. She is a poodle mix from parts unknown, weighing in at an even
chill than that one.
22 pounds. Come on over here, say hello, Stella Rose! There we go. Stella Rose, good gracious, no kind of chill. What is up, everybody? It's good to see you guys in here. Her computer is rebooting. We had to have the internet looked at earlier today. We had the modem swapped out. It was giving us some complications, if you will, some difficulties. So she had to go ahead and restart her computer. But let me go ahead and get that ticker up. There it is. Good to see you all. Are you connected? Do you see a connection? Do you see in the lower right-hand corner, do you see a globe or do you see the Wi-Fi signal?
Okay, now all this stuff is starting to pop up.
There we go. It's coming in hot. Sean Swaby, I'm going to be honest with you. So I had my first post-op checkup yesterday. Doctor was happy with what he was seeing. Wanted me to kind of start to walk on the heel a little bit. He has me off of work for a little bit longer. And I'm hurting right now. I'm not going to lie. It is really numb. I'm in a good deal of pain at this exact moment in time. I know it's time for me to take my meds, but I'm coming along. He was happy with the progress.
You didn't take your meds?
He was happy with the progress, and we're doing okay.
Do you want me to go get your meds?
We're doing okay. No, that's all right. We're going to get through it because we've got 5 matches here in the PLE. So let me see who is, while she's getting booted up on my end, let me see who's first
booted
in
and
line.
tooted.
It looks like it's Go JB24.
Oh, you got to put the foe on
that.
it.
It looks like it's Go JB. I could be wrong, but I'm going to go ahead and give you honorable mention. Go JB24, acknowledging the wise man, and we acknowledge you.
He was acknowledging the wise man, which means the wise man was already in there, so we acknowledge you too, wise man.
We're going to have to give it to him.
Okay, so let me give a shout out to the mods.
All right, Mod Squad is in effect.
Wise Man, LA Knights.
We acknowledge
acknowledge you. Jaden Winchester.
What up, Jaden?
Up, Jaden. Sophie Dophie.
OG, triple OG.
You won't be here tonight that much, but hit that like and subscribe button. Join the family.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you, OG.
Appreciate you stopping in. Blood Ninja 664, the gamer.
I see you, Blood Ninja.
Yes. Let's see. Sophie Dophie said he will see us Friday.
All right.
Is there any other?
Who else do we got?
Those are the mods that are in the house right now. Let me give a shout out to the members. Wesley Franklin.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. Aaron Drew.
What up, Aaron Drew?
What's up? J.R. Dugan.
J.R. Dugan in the hizzy.
Yes.
For shizzy. My nizzy. Yay, yay.
Yay, yay. Movie Queen.
What's going on, Movie Queen?
The Queen is in the house.
What's going on, Movie
Dylan
Queen?
Danger.
that
The
highway
Three
in?
Kings.
What's going on, Three Kings?
Yes.
Who do we got? Who do we got?
That's it, y'all. So, we want to give you guys much love for everybody who was in our members. The members who was in our member only. We are so sorry that everything went down like it did. We actually ended up speaking with the CW, the app, was it the app people or whatever?
Whatever it was. So basically trying to watch NXT live on the CW is proving to be a bit problematic for us West Coast folk.
Yep.
Thought it was going to be in the app, though we had it pulled up. Turned out that it wasn't the live show. And then we were scrambling to try to figure it out live on air, and that just was not working out. So to everybody that was in attendance, we sincerely apologize. That was not at all the way that we want to represent ourselves. And I was mortified. I went out there. I hit the bottle pretty hard after that, man. Hit the bottle pretty hard. Just.
What bottle is that? The Prime bottle?
Okay, why you got to be calling me? I'm a man. I got hair on my chest. I could take the cognac. It could have been cognac.
Hey, don't drink, y'all. He's straight edge.
Could have been wild turkey.
Alex is in here. What's up, Alex?
That's what I'm talking about.
He said,
Just
help
Alex.
A feel better and like the channel.
Thank you very much. The big dog right there. If you
Yup.
don't know, now you know.
Now you know.
I know Brother Alex did his prediction show already earlier in the day, if I'm not mistaken. And he's going to be doing a post-show review of Bad Blood, but we are going to be doing the live watch-along. So we strongly, highly encourage you to keep it locked right here, because tomorrow night we're coming with Friday Night SmackDown. Saturday we're coming with Bad Blood. And then you can dip on into Alex's post-show review, show that love, hit that like button, and go ahead and do the super chat, because guess what? All the super chat championships are on the line.
We have a few more members in the house. Roland Bird.
What up, Roland
What's
Bird?
up, Roland? Lauren. Hey, Ravishing Pretty Richie.
Yes, indeed.
What's up?
Good to see you. Now I'm going to go ahead and give some general shouts, and then we're going to get into it. I'm not going to waste too much of your time today. All right? If Sophie Dopey's in here, don't come for me. I'm not going to spend too much time here. We got 5 matches on the card. I want to get into it. So first off, let me give a shout out to my baby sister. Mwah! Love you, baby sis. Thank you very much for being in
What
here.
up, sister?
Who else do we have in here? Let me see. I saw the Go JB24. Dro Davidian, how are you? I don't know if Brock is coming back, Dro. I don't know.
Hey,
I don't
Dro.
know. Fareed Saheed, what is happening, my
What's
man?
up, Fareed?
Who else do we have in here? Let me scroll down, take a good look. I'm peeking. Oh, there's a lot of conversation between everybody. I can actually appreciate that. All right. If you're new here, thank you very much for joining us for the first time. I saw a link
that
it
was
looks
the
like
link.
Jaden.
So I went to the link.
It actually worked this time. The
And-
links weren't working before.
No, but it worked today. So I went to the link and it showed that the main event is officially Roman and Cody.
I figured as much.
Yeah, I did too.
I figured as much.
And they will open with CM Punk and Drew's Hell in a Cell match.
All right. That's what we're going to open with. All right, cool. That's what we're going to do. Roman Empire, what is happening? Brandon King Carter, good to see you. Joe Nell, Michael Tolbert, what's up?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for being in here, everybody. All right, so let's just get into it, man. Thank you for the well wishes for my foot. Today is not a good day. I'm not going to lie. It's not an Ice Cube situation. Today is not a good day.
Not a good day.
I got to say, it's not a good day. Hassan Terrell, thank you very much for being in here. Good to see you. Nico Thompson, what is up, my friend?
Interesting, just Alex.
Let me see. Today, your mom had reconstruction surgery. It was successful, but she's resting a little bit of pain. I want to keep that in prayer. I know that is no joke. That is no joke. I hope your mother's doing well. Please give her our absolute best.
So I guess rumors have it that there's a big angle planned to close the show, a return or a debut reports the big guy is coming back.
Ryback? Is it Ryback?
I don't think it's Ryback.
Right? Wasn't he the big guy? Wasn't he the big dog?
He was the big guy.
All right, let me. All right, let me think about this. Did you give a shout to Lauren? Was she in there?
I did give a shout out to
did?
Lauren,
All right.
actually, sir.
We're just gonna say Ryback. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, she's taking very good care of me. Very good care of me, Nico. Thank you very much. She's doing everything that she can to make sure everything is nice and comfy, cozy. But I'm a man. You understand? I can't abide by being in any moment's debt. You understand that? Can't abide by it. Not gonna hold that over me. You understand? I'm a man. Oh, chewing the back end.
Nasty.
But she's doing real well. She's doing real well. She just gave me a portobello mushroom burger. Delicious. Delicious.
Delicioso.
So that's interesting. All right, so we're going to end because I actually have that at the last slide, if I'm
What's
not
up,
mistaken.
T-Man?
And this is actually the first slide. So you said Drew and
CM Punk are opening the show with the
Hell
Hell
in
in
a
a
Cell.
Cell match.
All right, well, let's get into it. Y'all already know what it is. All right, y'all will know what to do. This is the Bad Blood Predictions show. So let's go ahead and get that right out the gate. So here it is. All right. This is what we're talking about. There's a lot of history between these two gentlemen. All right. CM Punk, a bitter, angry CM Punk, going into Hell in a Cell against the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. Now, we saw what these gentlemen said on Raw. I'm going to tell you, CM Punk wants to make him bleed. The
Well,
question
the
is
last
he going to
time
do
that
it?
they had a match, CM Punk won.
Now, this has potential to go off the rails. And I want to say this much before you answer this question. We've said this several times on the show. The first match of a PLE sets the bar.
Absolutely, it sets the bar, and I'm really hoping that it will go off the rails. But, I mean, it's a no DQ match because it's Hell in the Cell. So, obviously, it's going to go off the rails. But Drew has just been such a bully this whole time. And it's CM Punk. I'm just going to assume that they're going to give it to CM Punk again.
So you're saying CM Punk for the win.
Yeah.
Now, is there a possibility?
Of course. Always possibilities.
Of AJ Lee showing up? Is that a possibility?
I don't know. I don't know what the point of her showing up when it's when they were in a cell would be. I think it would make more sense for her to show up when there's a female involved or something.
Robinson, what up, son? Where you been at? Good to see you. Let me see what the people got to say on this. Let me take a look-see here. Lauren asked, how's my B? You mean her? Or your besties? Or your biatch? I don't know. I got to be clear on what you're asking here, Lauren. You know, how's my biatch? That could be the question. I just want to know. I don't want to assume. I don't want to assume your question. You know, I mean, that's what I do too. I'm like, how's my beat? No, I don't be disrespecting. Don't be disrespecting. Let me see. Probably Punk. Wise Man has Punk for the win. Jaden, Punk. Joe's got Drew. Anthony has Drew. Pepsi Phil. Fair enough. I'm seeing mostly CM Punk's in here.
Good job, wise man.
Huh. Interesting.
Dylan, his foot is hurting.
Yeah, I'm hurting today.
He's in some pain today.
Just Alex believes that AJ has to at least make an appearance, which is a possibility. I think that is a very strong possibility. It's a fresh start. I don't know if you're a bot or what, but, if that is a bot, mods, you know what to do.
He already did.
Beautiful.
He's already been deleted by Wise Man.
Beautiful. Good man, Wise Man. Yeah, you can see that. I can't see that. All right. Here's what I'm saying. Rickety, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. We're sorry you're not in a good mood today, Lauren. We hope that you have a better day. Thank you very much for joining us. When not in a good mood, I hope we can lift your spirits. All right? Do a little dance. Hello. Wait, hang on. Here we go. Do the WB frog. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime girl.
Now, what did MVP say?
Wow.
What did MVP say, sir?
If I want to shuck and jive, I can shuck and jive to put smiles on faces. I appreciate that, Dylan Danger. Thank you very much. I do what I can for the people. I do what I can for the people. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. This has been a very interesting situation. I feel like this is a tough call for me. I think this can go either way. And I think more than anything in the storyline of this, Drew has gotten into the head of CM Punk. I don't know if CM Punk, and again, we like to add some kayfabe into our prediction stuff. So I feel that Drew has got into the head of CM Punk. I don't think CM Punk is in his right mind. I think he's seeing red, and what generally happens when you see red is you're not thinking clearly. You're not thinking straight. Hell in a Cell, there are a lot of things that can happen. And I would personally love to see CM Punk be decimated to the point where AJ Lee has to come in here and save her man. I think that to finally get AJ Lee back, to break that wall.
All you want is to see AJ Lee. You could care less about anything else.
What I'm saying is this. It's CM Punk that keeps bringing up his wife, not us.
It's a true story, but I must say that, Ethan may pop up, Anthony.
I mean, I guess that's possible. I mean, he did just lose the NXT championship. He might feel some type of way.
Well, because they said it's because Punk dropped him at the end of the match after he lost. But the thing is that I personally think that it was a two-way street as far as getting in the head, because the last promo that Drew did was like, my wife has told me to leave this alone. Everybody has told me that I need to move on, but I can't. I'm obsessed. So obviously CM Punk is in his head living rent-free.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I think more than anything, I think Drew has gotten the better of CM Punk. If Ethan Page does interfere, and I think that is a very strong possibility, we've seen crazy shenanigans in a cage. My money is actually on Drew McIntyre for the win. I think we'll see an Ethan Page interference, possibly. I think we'll see somebody show up, either Ethan or AJ. And I think whatever that's going to happen, I think it's going to be because whatever's going to happen, Punk is going to end up the loser of this match. I got Drew McIntyre for the win.
The last time that they were in the ring, not this very last time, but when Drew decimated him and then put his sweaty balls necklace in Punk's mouth and made him eat it and swallow it, that was pretty devastating. If they don't let CM Punk regain his pride back with this match, he's going to just look weak as hell.
Not necessarily. It depends on how you lose. Nobody can fault you if you lose to the outside interference. I mean, it is what it is. And right now, I got my man, 850. Big boy! 850! Big boy! I even said it loud.
I was reading a comment.
I'm telling you. And he got Drew. I think 850 got Drew for the win. Yeah, that's what I got. All right. But I think the chat pretty much is very heavy on the Punk side. So I think the chat agrees with you. All right, you're going to keep us accountable.
Well, there's quite a few Drews
where the PLE comes into effect. Now, let's take a look at this match right here. Let's take a look at this match right up in here. All right. Now, this is something else. This might be a custody battle. All right. They might as well have called this the custody battle. Had a judge up in here and everything. You got stepmommy Liv Morgan going against the, I guess you could say the OTC mommy. The OTM.
OTC mom.
Right?
OTC
right?
mommy.
Rhea Ripley. Dirty Daddy Dom. Suspended on high.
Love it.
Shark cage.
Love it.
I personally would like to have seen him in a scuba outfit, in the shark cage, in a shark tank with great whites surrounding him. That would have been a little more drama for my
With
taste.
laser beams attached to their freaking
Can I
heads.
have a freaking laser beam attached to their freaking head? Is that too much to ask? I'm the boss. Need the info.
Hey,
right.
D Extreme Tape.
What up, the Extreme Tank? So
824.
I asked the people. I'm asking you.
Rhea.
No hesitation.
No hesitation.
Not giving us a second to think.
Mami Rhea.
Okay. Okay. Let me see what the people got to say. No hesitation in her game. Let me see. J.R. Dugan, you've got Liv. Wise Man, Liv. With the return of Raquel. Oh, wait a minute. You're saying that Raquel is going to help Liv Morgan to win?
Interesting.
Wow. That is interesting. I mean, okay. All right. Anthony's got Liv. Ravenshaw has got Liv. Dro has got Rhea. A Fitty got Liv. Jaden Liv. Roman Empire.
Wow.
Drew McIntyre, known as Big Mac Attack. All right. Fareed's got Liv. A Fitty, Liv. Dylan Danger, Liv.
Dang, even
Mommy.
Three Kings has
Go
Liv.
JB. T-Man says Liv is retaining. What up, T-Man? Brandon got Mommy. Let me see. Submerge. Yeah, I'm telling you. Think about it. You telling me nobody here would want to see Dirty Dom in a scuba gear in a shark tank inside that cage? Huh? You know you would.
I mean,
You know you would.
sounds good to me. Who do you have?
I got Liv.
You have Liv.
I got Liv.
Who
I
did
got
Alex
Liv.
have?
I don't know. I didn't get a chance to watch the show. Alex, are you still in here?
Alex, who you got?
Let me see. Jackson, what's up, Jackson? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo!
I mean, in this case, but Jackson's got Liv. Wesley's got Liv. Lauren's got Rhea. Mommy. What up, T? Rhea's next feud, possibly
It
Raquel.
is Shark Week. Is it? I thought it was just Shark Week a few months ago.
You
How
still,
can it be Shark Week again?
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Roland Bird. Used to be attacked. You're right, back in the day.
But Raquel and Rhea used to be best friends back in the day, and they, if she comes back face, Rhea's the face, not Liv. So I don't know, unless they're turning Raquel heel, I don't think she would be helping Liv.
I think that the Judgment Day have a plan. All right. I know that Dirty Dom apparently is claustrophobic. He's going to want to get out of that cage as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have some keys in there. I think we're going to have some situations. But it's also a question of how high is this going to be suspended?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, if this is a situation where he gets out of the cage and tries to come down, that's potential injury if you land wrong.
Right.
That cage is going to be up pretty high.
Right.
So I don't want to see that happen. But it's a numbers game. It boils down to the numbers game. All right. They're too smart. Mm-hmm. They've been getting the better of the Terror Twins for far too long. And we have another Terror Twin who's got a match a little later on. I say, and we're going to jump to that too, I don't say that this is, I'm saying this is not going to be the night for both Terror Twins. Cannot be.
Yeah.
Cannot be. It cannot.
Cannot.
So my money
I
is
cannot
on
have it
Liv.
all.
I'm just hoping for a good match. I'm hoping to see a very aggressive Liv. And I think because she already knows Rhea's got that leg thing, she's probably going to want to capitalize on that. There's going to be a distraction up above.
Right.
You might have Carlito
Yeah.
coming out. It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. Ravishing one right here. I love y'all. Remember for 4 months.
Oh, we love you too, son.
Thank you, son. It's good to see you in here. Thank you very much.
Much love.
you to go. Thank y'all for joining us for the first time. If you have right here joined us for the first time, it is a family. It's a bop. Thank you very much. We will be doing Friday Night SmackDown Live Watch Along tomorrow and Bad Blood PLE Live Watch Along on Saturday. So come on back. Sophie Dopey says, I love your chilling mascots. Oh,
They love you too, Sophie Dopey.
yeah, they're adorable. I gotta tell you, they were playing earlier. Bone Crusher, she acted like she don't want to play, so she started messing around with Stella Rose, just biting at her tail, doing this thing. And Stella Rose like, "Oh, you want to play?" And then she's like, "No."
You know what you missed? And I tried to record it, but I was on the phone, and so I couldn't record it, so I just took some pictures. So you know how Kylo will have his dog, and he dropped his dog. He walks over, and Stella's asleep where she does in the fireplace. He dropped his dog, jumped on Stella, bit her on her back, and was choking her basically. And he was like, "Meow," and like he was, and Stella was like, and then he just kept biting her on her neck and attacking her, and she was like,
Full disclosure,
What's
Stella
going-
Rose be going after Kylo. That's one of our cats.
I know.
So this was what a cat does. A
That
cat
was
steal,
revenge.
Cat steal your soul. You've seen that. They'll steal your breath.
Yeah,
That's
I was like,
hilarious.
is he trying to kill her? And
That's
she didn't know what to
hilarious.
do.
Anybody has animals, you know they are hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I think we're seeing here Gonzalez is greater than Rodriguez. Roman Empire, you ain't said nothing but a word. Don't get me started on the bastardization that they've done on Raquel. Don't even get me started. I'm telling you, we had a Gonzalez dominator in NXT. Then we had a Rodriguez smiling on the
Right.
main roster.
Right.
Bastardization of her. Triple H, you should be ashamed. What you did. All right, so I think we got it. I think Jimmy and The Rock coming back at Bad Blood. We're going to talk about that. That's going to be the final. Stuart James, how are you?
So, you know, we just talked about that, Stuart. There's a few people in here who do think that's the case. I personally don't think she would help Liv, because to me that doesn't make sense, because Liv is the heel. And unless they're going to turn Raquel back heel, which I wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't mind either. They need it. If she's healthy, I pray that she's healthy.
If she's healthy enough to come back and they're turning her heel, then yes.
So let's talk about this right here. We're talking about the Terror Twins. So here's another Terror Twin. All right.
I see someone in here said that Finn is going to destroy Damian.
We got Finn Bálor.
Finn
The
Bálor.
Demon King. Going against the one and only Damian Priest.
Damian.
Priest.
That's funny.
All right, that's how we pronounce it down in the borough. Damian Priest.
Damian.
So my question is, like I said, we got the Terror Twins 1, Terror Twins 2, the Twin Towers. I said this cannot be a night where both Terror Twins win. It just cannot be. What say you?
I mean, I'm just going to go for who I love anyway. So I'm going to go for Priest. And obviously you think Priest because you had Liv for the win instead of Rhea. And you think at least one of them will win. So I deducted my deductive reasoning.
Well, let me see. Hold on. Let me see what the people got to say.
So Stuart has Finn. Tyrell has
Great
Finn.
question, Sophie Dopey.
Lauren has Papi Damian. Jaden Finn. JR Dugan Priest, but Finn. But bring back the demon. He actually hates putting on that makeup. I mean, that's not helpful, but I'm just saying. Wise Man has Priest. Roman Empire has Priest. Dro has Priest.
This is my boot that I got to wear right now. Got to take that off. Hurting a little bit. All right. So we got,
JB
would you
has
say
Finn.
it is even or more so?
Anthony has Daddy Damian. You know, it looks pretty even to me. It looks pretty even to me. Lisa Hawthorne said, all rise. Yes. Brandon King Carter has Priest.
Lauren said Poppy
Blood
Damon.
Ninja has Priest.
Poppy Damon.
Rickety
What you saying, Lauren?
said Finn is going to destroy. What world do you live in where he's being destroyed? You mean him and the rest of Judgment Day is going to destroy him?
Good to see you, Lisa
Not by himself.
Hawthorne.
He's not.
All right, well, Ravishing One has got a little something to say. I think this is the first super chat of the night, starting off right. Circle, message. The ladies are about to win this one. They love
ladies.
Damian. You hear those pops, LMAO? Well, I mean, somebody already calling them Poppy.
That's right.
Okay. So we're talking Damian Priest. So, all right, so let me lay it on you. All right, let the rock drop
Lay it
some
on.
gospel
Thank
on
you,
ya.
Ravishing.
All
Hi,
right.
Aaron Tego. I don't feel like I said hi to you. TJ has Finn. Hello, TJ. Michael
Thank you.
Talbert has Priest.
What up, TJ?
Dylan has Finn. Wesley has
Jeffrey
Priest.
Reimer, what is up? Damian Priest for the win. This is a tricky one for me. This is a
Okay.
tricky one for me. I've given this some thought. I
You
stand
have
by
some thoughts.
the Terror Twins, both of them not winning on this PLE. But I didn't say that they would either or would win. I said they both would not win. But they both could lose. I hate to say it.
Then don't.
I don't want to say it.
So you have Finn for this win?
This is a heart and head situation. This is a tough situation. But here's what I'm saying. I know the people would love to see Damian Priest take this. My heart wants Damian Priest to win this. But my head is saying this is going to go to Finn Bálor.
All right.
I'm hurt by this decision. I do not state this lightly. I did not come to this decision lightly. I conferred with my cabinet, my chiefs of staff, and this is my final answer. Finn Bálor for the win at WWE Bad Blood. Maleficent, Maleficent. Rhea loses to the Scorpion, and the Scorpion King Damian wins. I like what Aaron Drew was saying. Finn wins this, then we get a rematch. I'm good with that. Just Alex says, I agree. One person from the Judgment Day is keeping their heat, Finn or Liv. Precisely what I'm talking about. It's got to be one or the other. So this is where I'm kind of. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough, but the Judgment Day have to stay hot. The Terror Twins can figure it out some other way.
Yeah.
They can. The Twins are both losing. They both took the win. Yeah, this is exactly. I think there's a very good situation where one is going to win, one's going to lose. But I think more than anything, we're going to see both lose. No way both are winning. Terror Twins, no way. No way, Jose.
I mean, you're probably right. I'm just going to go for who I want to win.
Fair enough.
And I know usually I try to figure out who will win, but I'm just going to go for who I want to win this time because I've been wrong the last couple shows. I'm not even.
I got to pop up No Way. Remember that wrestler No Way Jose? Whenever I say No Way Jose, I got to get a pop up.
A pop up?
Of that wrestler on the screen.
That's funny.
No Way Jose. All right. Now let's take a look at this one right here. This one I think is really interesting. I'm really looking forward to this one, actually.
Anthony, he's not hating on the Twins. He's just saying that the way that they believe that they've been booked, that they're not going to win. Not because he doesn't like them.
I hate you. I don't even know you, but I hate your guts. And I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you, Terror Twins. That's the Player Haters Club. Remember that from Chappelle's show.
The Haters Club.
All right, let's take a look at this right here. WWE Women's Championship on the line. Your queen to be.
Yes, Roman. Yes.
Nia Jax.
He said Kaden Carter did Katana Chance dirty when Shayna choked her out and she just passed by her. She sure did.
I don't know
what that was. We were just like, she was like, oh, you being choked? Excuse me. Let me go over here. Come over here. Okay, let me come back now.
We were thoroughly confused at what was taking place
So
right
was
then and
she.
there.
So was she.
But it just looked so. I mean, it was so glaringly obvious that you look like your mama done left you in the grocery store,
Right.
and you just didn't know what to do. You were looking around frozen. It was terrible. It was terrible. But we got Nia Jax over here versus the role model Bayley, former women's champion.
Oh, no doubt it's going to be Nia Jax. But will there be a cash-in? Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know. We saw Nia Jax lay hands. She went ahead and she was I think she was fitting her for a choker is what it was. She went ahead and laid hands. But you saw that expression on Tiffany Stratton's face once she left.
Yeah.
When she leave, I be mean mugging again. And that's what happened.
That is what happened.
I don't think this is the time for a successful cash-in. I think we will definitely get some shenanigans. But I see her cashing in a little down the line. I want to see this relationship continue. This, whatever this is, continue.
I don't know if it's going to... She may not cash it in, but I do think their friendship will implode, and maybe she'll turn on her and let her know she's coming for her.
Here's what I'm thinking. You ready?
Yes.
Just Alex, I actually was going to say Survivor Series. I don't disagree with you. I think you're right on that one. If you recall, this matchup is what it is because a certain glow, that being Naomi, lost the match. And she was pissed.
You think she's going to interfere with Bayley?
Here's what I'm saying.
Bayley didn't cheat. She won it fair and square.
I'm not saying she cheated. What I'm saying is Naomi feels some type of way. But she's going to come out here still wanting to support her friend when she see Tiffany Stratton coming out there getting some shenanigans going on. And I think that all of that confusion and chaos is going to cause Bayley to lose the match. We're going to get her squashed. The Zuna drop. 1, 2, 3. That is it. And we're going to see some animosity between Bayley and Naomi.
Okay.
This is what I'm saying. I think that makes the most sense for the long-term storytelling of SmackDown for these ladies. So you keep the Nia Tiffany friction right there,
Yeah.
and you still keep Naomi relevant along with Bayley. I'm about it. That's what I'm thinking could happen.
It could
If they're
happen.
smart. Because here's what I'm saying. Again, this wasn't just she lost. She lost and she was sour after that match when she left the
Right.
ring. But they were backstage. They had a camera on her backstage looking all kinds of dejected. And then she had a conversation with Bayley. And then it was almost like an Xavier Woods kind of a feel. Then she was like, I'm just playing, girl. You won it fair and square. I'm happy. No, you're not. They didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
They didn't have to do that backstage bit. I'm thinking they're setting something up for this.
Interesting. Interesting.
Because you got to think down the line. You got to think past this PLE
So we
to
both
the
have
next show.
Jax
Nia Jax for sure.
for show.
With outside interference. Gives something for Bayley. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Because let's keep it real. When last time she was the champion, she wasn't interesting.
No.
Nothing against her. It just was not interesting. Now this is going to get interesting.
It would have to be different from. They've been fighting. They just fought. It would have to be different. It would have to be more brutal.
It'd have to be. And I think Naomi also feels like, hey, I know I walked out. I know I had some explaining to do, Lucy. She had to pay some dues coming back in here. She was catching some losses, and we were like, what's going on?
Right.
But now, you don't want her to be irrelevant. You don't want her to be catching these L's and being back here and catering, it's just not going to work.
Right.
We need something for these ladies to get into, and I think this is the perfect vehicle to do it.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Being passive aggressive, exactly what I'm feeling. So let's go on over here.
So this
The
is
last
the last
match.
match.
This right
5
here.
matches, y'all.
This is what we're talking about. If you just joined us for the first time, thank you very, very much. We're coming to the last match. We already ran down the first 4, and we're coming to the main event. It's time.
The main event.
I would love for Mark Henry to do that. That'd be awesome. But that's neither here nor there. All right, here we go. Bad Blood main event. This is going to get spicy. We got on one side of the table your WWE champion and my son, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, baby. He'll defend the Rhodes name, defend the honor.
The honor.
And I wish the guy that Ric Flair was
There
in
is
here
no
because I
honor.
give him a taste of it from the grave. Roman Reigns, the
Roman
OTC.
Reigns.
Ulafala is less.
Ulafala.
On the other side of the aisle, you have the self-appointed tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, and his right-hand man, his enforcer, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Now, let me tell y'all something. Jacob Fatu ain't no easy win.
No, he's not. And just Alex said, I'm going to be in the minority. Solo and Jacob win, and Jacob pins Cody. Damn.
I mean,
Wow.
I mean,
You agree with that?
I'll let you go first. I'm gonna let you
Oh,
go
gosh. You think I'm not going to have Roman and Cody? At the end of the day, this is Roman's return match. We haven't seen him in an actual match since WrestleMania. You think he came back to lose his first match? I just don't see that happening. And then he would blame it on Cody, and it'd be a whole thing.
So who do you got for the win?
Roman and Cody.
Let me see what the people got to say.
Why you neglecting, what's that called? Delaying. What's that word?
I like to temper my answer with what the people have to say. Let me see here. Blood Ninja says the bloodline with Jimmy. Or Heiko coming. Okay. Oh, okay. That's a good question. Any outside interference? Any, because I think it was just Alex that said we might get something coming in here for this main event. Will we get a return something or?
Yeah, I mean, supposedly there's supposed to be some big returns, and so it will be interesting to see who the big return is. Is it going to be The Rock? Is that who we're waiting to see? Or is it going to be a debut? Are they actually going to debut somebody? But I don't think that, I don't know. I do think there's going to be surprises and shenanigans, but I still have Cody and Roman for the victory.
Cody and Roman Soul says Anthony, Scar, and Joe Biden wins. That's hilarious. Long live the king. The bloodline win. So it says Dylan, Roman Reigns, Cody, Fareed, Saeed. Jeffrey says Rhodes, Roman, Cody.
Hey, Three Diglets. Hello, Hood Preacher.
Super Chat champion is up in the hizzy. Solo and Jacob winning by Cody getting pinned.
Hey, Amethyst.
Hello, Amethyst. Good to see you. Cody and Roman, maybe Solo and Jacob, maybe. Let me see. I got Solo, Jacob winning by Cody getting pinned to set up Cody versus Roman 3 at Crown Jewel. I'm gonna rock it out. I'm gonna rock it out. Before I do, we got Three Diglets, our super chat champion right here. Circle message. I got an idea. Hear me out.
Hear him out.
Cody, Solo, come here. I got a little gift for you. It's right here. Yup, in that closet. Boom. Lock that ass in the closet like Leroy Green did to Johnny. Reigns versus Fatu. Let's go.
Let's go.
So you saying like Michael Jackson?
It's
keep it
a
in the
closet match. Maybe a glass closet so we could all see what's happening.
Does that mean they're coming out the closet? Hey.
Only one comes out. Two go in, one comes out.
I mean, I'm just saying. What kind of match we turning into here?
Wow.
Thank you very much, Three Diglets, for that super chat. I like what you're saying. Folks, let me go ahead and lay it out to you. Let me lay it out to you. Let me tell you exactly how this is going to go down. Because somebody done said it already in the chat.
But Movie Queen, they don't need more people. Roman needs somebody.
If somebody does come back, I don't want it to be just anybody. I don't want it to be just another member of the bloodline that we've never seen before. That's not going to be a big deal to me. I don't think that's going to be a big deal. We've already had that. If we're not going to get a return of a familiar face, like a Jimmy, possibly coming back.
Like a Rock.
The Rock, maybe setting something up for a future PLE. I don't know. I don't know who's coming into this.
Yeah.
And I got to sit on that. But what I do see happening here, we got to get that animosity situation going between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. I can see them winning, but what's the fun in that? What's the fun in that?
Yeah.
I like to see blame, the blame game.
Oh, got you. So that there's just strife between the two of them.
You know what I mean? So basically, Roman Reigns is not happy having to team up with Cody Rhodes. He done already said, I don't need you. I don't want you. The
Right.
fact that Cody is even here is a trip because he immediately went over to Nick Aldis and was like, it's a hard no for me.
Yeah.
And then you just pop out all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I got your back, bro.
It didn't make any sense.
Okay. He's upset, Cody Rhodes, that he is not getting his due because he's a WWE champion. And I feel like he feels like all the accolades are going to Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
I think Cody's going to catch the pin. And that's going to upset the tribal chief.
Yeah.
And they're going to have some things. I think the bloodline, to keep them relevant, because I think it's fair to say, aside from Jacob Fatu, this bloodline is a far cry from the original bloodline.
Far cry.
And in order to keep this bloodline relevant, they need to get this win, and it needs to be decisive.
Yeah.
And I think Cody's going to catch the pin, and that's going to set up that animosity. Because Roman said, when this is over, I'm coming back for what's mine. And he's going to be extra upset because, hold up, you just had us lose to these fools. I took them all out on my own. And you couldn't do your job. I held up my end of the bargain, and you couldn't do yours.
I mean, that is more interesting.
Just
I hate
saying.
to see it, but it's more interesting.
Just saying. I hate to say it like that.
Okay.
Let me see what we got over here. Cody wants something out of this. He want a lot out of this. I'm wondering if we're going to possibly see the wise man come back. Now you Jedi Knight. Will the wise man come out?
I mean, I was wondering that too, because I feel like it's just too much. I just feel like it's way too much with the,
Hey, Stella.
you know, he was put through a table, but we've now had Roman back for a while and he's not coming out. And I just think he needs to come out. This is his first pay-per-view.
Let me see. Brock.
Dro, no, we do not think it will be
I don't see it happening.
Brock. No.
I don't see it happening. He doesn't fit into this right now. It'd be interesting. See him back, but I don't see it. As far as a possible return or somebody who might pop in here, I don't know. I like the fact that it's called Bad Blood. This is being the bloodline. It would make sense for The Rock to show up, but I don't know if I'm feeling it. I feel like she needs to do some business.
Does.
All right, so our channel mascot, Stella Rose, needs to do some business. We're going to go ahead and excuse B so she can handle that business, that doggy business. I'm going to finish up real quick because I still got something else I want to say.
He's got something else to say. I love y'all though.
It could end in a DQ. That is a possibility. All right, show of hands, though. Show of hands as far as possible return. Who is coming back? Is it Jimmy? Is it The Rock? Are we going to see Paul Heyman? Is it going to be somebody else that we have not seen? Is there going to be a situation here that's going to be a factor in this match? Who do we see possibly coming back in here? Who might interfere? Maybe Zilla Fatu? Jimmy? You got The Rock, wise man? They love you, B. I'll tell her you love her. Thank y'all. Either The Rock or Jimmy. Too many possibilities. There are a lot of possibilities. But again, I want to ask this question. We saw what Jimmy was doing when he left. What kind of Jimmy are we going to see? Are we going to see that? Because I've said this several times. This is a different bloodline. This is a more aggressive bloodline, more brute strength, if you will, bloodline. Tangaloa side. I'm still on the fence with him. But the Jimmy that I saw last, getting into it with his brother at WrestleMania, the Super Kick Fest, that ain't it. You're not going to super kick your way out of this. You feel me? I need to see a lockdown Uso penitentiary, more serious Jimmy coming in here. I'm hoping my man got into the gym and, put a little something on, put a little 3 Diglets on. You know what I mean? But that's what I think that we need to see if Jimmy does come back. Justin Holligan, you got all 3 showing up. Roman, you really think Nia Jax don't get involved in this? For real, for real? I think we're putting a little too much on. I don't know if he's going to be shredded like a Julian salad, man. I don't know. But I want to see a Jimmy that's going to come back. Like, you took some time off, bro. You should have been on that chicken and rice and broccoli diet. I want to see him a little cut up. I want to see that. You know what I'm talking about? A little something. Just a little something. I believe we see Jimmy during the match and Rock after the match. Wow. It's too early for The Rock. All right, Lauren, do you think we're going to see The Rock this year, or we don't see him until next year, right before Mania, maybe past the Royal Rumble, something like that? Jay got himself together. Jimmy can't too, for sure. But this is what I'm saying. I need to see a very hard-hitting Jimmy, because Jacob Fatu is a whole other beast. Tamatanga Tangaloa, okay. Yeah, I can see the Usos going toe-to-toe with them. But Jacob Fatu, my man came up here in a boot. Who runs in a boot? The man is what? What is he, 240? 245? Flung himself off the top rope like he was a freaking lightweight? Come on, man. Jimmy don't want that work. I think this is going to be a really interesting match to see these guys go at it and finally see how Jacob is going to size up against Roman Reigns. Let me see what you got. Wise. Oh, no. 3 Diglets. Hang on now. We got a little super chat right here. Circle message. Brock, Vince, and Katie Vick are coming back. Oh. 3 Diglets. Why you do that? Man? I appreciate that super chat, brother, but why you do that? Vince ain't coming back. But I appreciate that super chat. Thank you very much. All right, I think this is going to be good. Yeah, we ain't talking about that, 3 Diglets. I love you. I respect you. He said what he said. Oh, gosh. All right, I ain't mad at none of this. All right, man. So we've got the predictions on lock. Keep us honest for Saturday's PLE. There are a couple of matches here. I don't know. I'm really on the fence about what they're going to do, because I'm thinking down the line. I'm thinking long-term storytelling here. I'm thinking past this PLE. What's the ultimate game plan? I don't know. I don't know, but I said, like with CM Punk, he's the one that keeps mentioning his wife. If his wife will have nothing to do with WWE, he would not mention her word one. The WWE brass would make sure that do not mention AJ Lee in any way, shape, or form. That has not happened. He's mentioned her on several occasions. I think there's a reason for it. Ravishing One right here says, speaking of Vince, you have any thoughts on the doc? No, because we actually haven't watched it yet. We're putting something together that is kind of along with this, but outside of this, that we want to talk about. So we actually were going to start watching it last night, and then something came up. So I think we might actually start watching it tonight. So we pretty much stayed off of a lot of the spoiler stuff. Anything that even remotely touches on the doc, we've completely avoided. We want to go into this fresh, because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm already going to have some serious thoughts on this. The thing that bothers me about the doc more than anything, and this is the thing I want to say, and I think maybe just Alex might feel the same way. So doing this show, being a fan of pro wrestling since I was a kid, doing this show, the thing about it is you have to be in the know about what's going on. And I've always been a fan of kayfabe. I just prefer it. I think it's more fun. It's like a magic show. I don't want to know how you did the magic. Just wow me with the magic. I don't want to see like there was this TV show some years ago with this magician that wore a mask that was giving away all the magician's secrets about how they did it. I'm like, you son of a, why would you do that? Let these people enjoy the show. I just want to enjoy the show. That's all. I want to enjoy the athleticism of it. So sometimes doing this, it's a bit of a bummer. It's a bit of a letdown when I see the real. You know what I mean? It's Hollywood. I'm in Hollywood. I came out here to do film and television. So I get the glitz and the glamour, just like this set. You know, the whole room doesn't look like this set. You know, it's glitz and glamour. We put it together to make it look a certain way. But it really bums me out when the realism of it is not there. And that's why I get so upset with these wrestlers when they are just phoning it in, when I feel like you're not putting in an effort in the ring. You literally have one job as a professional wrestler, to make us believe that what we're watching is real. That's it. That's your job. And that's in every aspect of that job. Some people use social media to do it, which I think they should. But this in-ring action needs to be on point. Your mic skills need to be on point. The music, the outfit, everything needs to be on point. Have us believe that what we're watching is real. That's literally the job of a professional wrestler. And if you're not going to do that, put your boots in the middle of that ring and get the hell out of here. So I don't like having that umbrella drop. It's just not as fun. And so doing this job, sometimes it's just not as fun as it could be when we're looking at all of the real stuff. And that's the kind of thing with this Vince doc, where you grow up and you watch Andre the Giant and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold, and you see these matches and you're like, oh my gosh, you have Bret Hart and Stone Cold just passed out. He didn't quit in the I Quit match. And then you see these guys talking about it and you're like, oh wow, this is what really was going on back then. And so I know that this documentary is going to break my heart a little bit, because I'm going to see stuff on here that I grew up watching. And then when I see the real about what was going on behind the scenes, it's devastating. You know, it's devastating. There's some things like in your childhood that you want to keep that gleam, that shine. You know what I mean? And it's going to tarnish that, as well as it should, because Vince McMahon he's a dirtbag. You know, I know Just Alex talked about it a little bit with what Mick Foley had to say and say, I'm going to reserve judgment. I love the guy, Rikishi. I loved him. I love what he did for our family. And it's true. It's true. And I'm simply going to say this and I'm going to leave it alone. You can say what you want about Vince McMahon. Depending on who you ask will depend on how they feel about Vince McMahon. His daughter feels a type of way. His actual blood daughter feels a type of way about Vince McMahon. That says a lot. Let's just say something. But you can have somebody like a Hitler, a Genghis Khan, a Napoleon, that on one side of the aisle, the worst human being possible. On the other side of the aisle, they invested in commerce. We had prosperous times. I don't see the issue. It depends on who you ask. But you have to temper that with all the other crap that they did. Diddy came out with some hits. Diddy came out with some great music. R. Kelly came out with some great music. I mean, I've said enough right there. Look at the situation. The acts that they've done are completely reprehensible. Completely reprehensible. And I cannot separate what they did commercially with their music and look at what they're accused of doing now and be like, that's their thing. I still love their music. No. The music that I grew up listening to, it's done. It's a wrap. Off the playlist. And that's the thing about this Vince documentary. It's going to tarnish that. And I'm preparing myself mentally for that to happen. And I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that made sense. It's a new age. I know. I got off the beaten path a little bit. I apologize. But I hope what I said made sense, because it's how pro wrestling is. It's how anything is. You know, we all have different facets to our personality to a degree. Not everybody gets to see the whole of us, the totality of us. But it's going to be a hell of a time to watch this. Three Diglets, you say, okay, let me be real. On Saturday, there will be a new World Super Chat champion. But it's all right. I'm going to come back stronger, but I'm not coming alone. I'm coming with the prestige, the crunchy toodles. All right, you heard it here, folks. You have a shot. You have an opportunity. And not only the mid-card championship, but the heavyweight championship. And if you do, in fact, get that heavyweight Super Chat championship, you get custom side plates. You heard? It's going to be a good time. Three Diglets, we're going to miss you. Whatever you got going on, brother, I hope it's good. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, so we've got something coming up that we're working on. So we're going to watch the Vince documentary. We got something else that we're going to be doing that's going to be an extension of this. And it's going to be on different platforms. We're working on that a little bit. And the Vince documentary, that's what we're going to first talk about, because it's a subject that's very near and dear to our hearts. Like, you know, we are sponsoring a child through your Super Chats. Thank you very, very much. B has been involved with Slavery No More and other organizations, World Vision, for a very long time, fighting against human trafficking. We've seen the worst of the worst. And in fact, I will say this much. We actually reported, we saw a van, a white unmarked van, tinted windows, lock on the back, driving real slow through our neighborhood. And we reported this and we followed it. And then it spotted us and then it stopped. And it was a scary situation because we automatically knew exactly what that was. So we don't take this lightly. We're not just saying it's for the show. It's something that's serious to us. So this Vince stuff, anything that was done to women, to kids, whatever, I know that this pro wrestling industry, like I think it was Tony Atlas said, that they just treated women like trash. Like trash. And that's one of the reasons why we are such proponents for the women's division. Because we're in 2024 and these women shouldn't still be scrounging and scraping for scraps. You know what I mean? Everybody's supposed to be here. Stephanie McMahon said it. Triple H was there. You're no longer divas. You're WWE superstars like the men. But with that comes responsibility. And so I expect to see, like the men, y'all get down with the get down in that ring. Put it all on the line when it's televised. That doesn't always happen. That doesn't always happen. You know what I mean? So we've got some things we're going to talk about, and I hope you guys will rock with this. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to take my meds for my foot. It is swollen and hurting and numb, but thank you all so much for your prayers. Thank you for letting me rant a little bit. I want to get that off my chest, and not give away everything that we got coming down the pike. So tomorrow night, we have Friday Night SmackDown. I think tomorrow night is going to be very interesting and very telling about what we're going to see on the PLE. We'll be back Saturday afternoon for the Bad Blood PLE. And one last super chat to close it out by 3 Diglets. Circle message. I would have hit that van with a crowbar like Joe Pesci from Home Alone. Hiya, pal. Boom. You want some? Come get some. We thought about it. Here's what we also thought about. We kept a safe distance because we didn't want our license plate being recorded by them. We could see that they were watching us because they knew that we knew who they were, what they were doing, and that we were on to them. And it was a very, very surreal situation. Very surreal. And we did call the police. They did come out to investigate, but that van, it took off. It was an interesting situation. So be mindful and always know that we take these things very seriously. So when it comes to pro wrestling, we love this. And we want to keep it fun. And Joe Pesci and Danny DeVito is loads of fun. Thank you very, 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 very much for that last super chat, 3 Diglets. We're going to miss you on Saturday, but I hope you'll be able to come back tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown. Thank you very much to our mod squad for keeping an eye on things. I know we had that one bot in there. We appreciate that. Much love to you, 3 Diglets. Love you too, Ravishing One. To our members, which 3 Diglets has been generous enough to gift many memberships. Thank you very, very much. Again, our sincere apologies to any members in here for the mishap on Tuesday. We will do better next week, I promise. Our subscribers, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for each and every one of you. Thank you very, very much. If you're here for the first time, it's a fun time. We're family in here. We agree to disagree without being disagreeable, but we love each other, and it is for real. So I hope we are number one in your hearts because you for sure are number one in ours. On behalf of B and our channel mascots who is not here because they're going on that walk to do their doggy business, we appreciate you. Big Dog Just Alex, thank you very much. Again, slide onto his DMs. He's going to be doing a post-show review, I think, of SmackDown, but for sure of Bad Blood. So check that out. And that's about it. So with that, I bid you all adieu. Good night. God bless you. Love you. See you tomorrow.